Okay, we are making our way up to Rainy Lake along the Middle Fork, and it should be about 8 miles round trip, 2,900 feet elevation gain. So it should be a lot of fun up there. Hopefully the bugs are not too bad right now. I'm going to assume that they will be bad, but I'm hoping they're not. And we're gonna do some fishing, see if the trout are biting up there. And this is an area that we don't explore that often, so kind of excited to see what it's like up there. It's supposed to be somewhat of a challenging hike, so we're prepared and ready for it to kick our butts, and hopefully the heat stays away on the way up so that we don't sweat like crazy.
Boiler shower. They're not ready yet. Oh.
My watch was spot on. It was 4 miles here with about 29 to 3,000 foot elevation gain, so not too bad. It was pretty steep in some sections. It almost reminded me of the old trail on Mailbox in some of the sections, so it was a good little butt kicker for sure. And right now we are the only people here, which is great. There was 2 other people that left right before we got here, and the fish were jumping on the far side of the lake, so hopefully I can cast out over here and see if any are down this way. It's a really clear lake. The bugs right now at least aren't too bad. Haven't seen any mosquitoes. There's a lot of like little bugs flying right above the surface of the water. The lake overall is not too bad. Like, it's pretty good. The effort for reward would probably be about moderate compared to other lakes if you're talking about like Kolchak or Blanca or any of those type of lakes. But if you want solitude on a day like today, I mean, you can't beat it. There's no one else up here. So I'm gonna go cast the pole out, see what I can catch, and Sarah's probably gonna jump in and swim a little bit, so I better roll out.
Great catch, Brian. What'd you get?
I got a big stick.
How's the fishing, Brian?
Well, I've gotten a couple bites. I've watched them hit the lure a few times, but none of them have actually taken the bait. I've caught a couple of logs. I don't know if that counts, but the fish are definitely there. They just don't want lunch right now, unfortunately for me. But there's some good sized trout. Especially over closer to the rocks.
There you go, folks. There's your fishing beta for Rainy Lake.
Alright, it's time for us to head back out of here. Unfortunately, I didn't catch any fish, but it was still fun trying. Sarah doesn't think the juice was worth the squeeze to get to this lake, but I think as an I-90 hike, it's actually pretty nice. And it's very quiet, at least on a Friday. But there's a lot of reports of the trail up here being super overgrown. It's actually not that bad. You'll get like a couple ferns that stick out into the trail or something, but overall you can find the trail and it's pretty easy to follow. Definitely would recommend people to be in a little bit better shape to get up here, because it's definitely a butt kicker, or give yourself a lot of time, either option. And then when you get to the lake, if you turn right, you can find like a little hidden trail that takes you around the lake. But overall, I thought it was nice, and it's definitely clear of snow at this point. So if you're looking for a snow-free hike, this would be it. But other than that, get yourself outside and keep climbing to the peak of your health. I forgot to mention that the last 1.3 miles to reach the lake, you climb about 1,200 feet. So that's where a lot of the steepness is, and it definitely kicks your butt. But also then you have to come back down it. So just a heads up.